You're here with the Slew and
Charles X.
I guess that means you've made it to Marks versus Smarks.
Woo!
I'm just kidding. We don't have anything for this one. But we were just here, sitting here. We just got done watching that 6-man tag. How'd you feel about that 6-man tag, Charles? We watched it. It was really sorry to ask you a question and cut you off. It was the camera and shit wasn't very good.
From the crowd. It was a good match. I mean, it's mostly just
the lady,
cool to see
the lady
Finn
yelling.
and Triple H in there. Oh my God, that was awful.
Oh,
If you're listening, which you're not, and I feel you, but that was awful. Good Lord, you ruined that whole match.
that lady.
Oh yeah, screaming, fatty.
Yeah,
and,
she was hate criming. I mean,
and what else did she scream?
lay off the soda.
Lay off the soda.
Just real heavy on the weight.
God.
Real heavy on the weight thing with Kevin Owens. Well, a couple times when
You're a bad
Samoa.
friend.
Oh yeah, but
that was awful.
But arguably,
he is.
arguably that's what they want. They're heels, so it's like
That's what they want.
they want that Mark yelling.
I wouldn't want to be next to her. That's not what I would want.
Mark Yellen. It's my new wrestling name, Mark Yellen. But anyway, it's not really. But the reason we watched the match was because Finn Balor was in it, and from what we've heard, I haven't seen, he already did something. He came out and helped somebody. He come out and help.
Nakamura.
He came out and helped Nakamura, and that's
NXT.
always awesome because Nakamura, he's sick as hell. Hopefully bumping up soon, but we've been saying that for about a year. But
yeah, you never know.
Finn Balor was in the match, and he was looking good, looking spry, looking keen. He was on top of it. Triple H was in the match, taking those bumps, working it like he always does, showing the crowd that they deserve a good show from a good old boy.
Just in Buffalo, too. It wasn't like Madison Square Garden or anything.
Was it in Buffalo?
Yeah, it was.
I didn't think to question that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, because usually... when I heard that he fought, I was expecting it to be MSG or something. But it was Buffalo.
I mean, it was nice to see, as I said during the match, Triple H working a match as though he's just a normal wrestler and not a invincible guy. Not saying that he is an invincible guy, but that's just how most of the older guys work now. From my viewing at least. But other than that, we're not really here to talk about that. We're here to talk about that leads into. What do you think Finn Balor is going to end up doing now that he is finally coming back? He might hit right before that WrestleMania mark.
What do you mean hit?
Come back.
I don't know. Where does he fit in? He doesn't fit anywhere.
It's a little soon. You'd have to shoo him in there, It's not like...
I think if he would have had if Owens would have had the Universal title, you could have just thrust him into that, but... He doesn't, which is the wrong move.
I mean, there's no telling what they're going to do in the future, so it's hard to comment on, but I would have said to have had him come out the night after Fastlane, which is what I'm sure a lot of people thought would happen, which might be why they didn't do it, but that doesn't matter. Sometimes the reason everybody thinks something's going to happen is because it's the right thing to do. You bring him back, and then you have enough time for WrestleMania, and at the same time, I'm not saying that they won't, because I don't know what they're going to do.
You know who it seems like he might have a match against?
Samoa Joe.
Braun Strowman.
What's
What's Strowman doing going into Mania?
But at the same time, it's
pointless,
that could
you're
work.
right.
Strowman could come out and say
Finn could get a great match out of Strowman.
Yeah. Strowman arguing that he should be the number one contender. Finn Balor comes out, stops him from destroying the ring, maybe. Maybe he's showing some harm to Byron Saxton or something.
Yeah, if
JBL tries to help and Strowman just takes him out.
If Strowman doesn't fight him, Strowman should fight Foley. But
yeah, but I just don't want to see Mick Foley in the ring. I just don't. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the old people in the ring. What did you say? How many years in a row a part-timer in the main event at WrestleMania?
5.
Since 2012, a part-timer has been in the main event of the biggest show, where all the other guys were. I mean, I know, you got to get those people coming and watching, but still, at this point, it's like Comcast. Do you really have to still be going door to door? I don't even know if people do Comcast, but DirecTV, I guess. Like, you still have to be going door to door to places. You know? Like, because everybody has it.
Yeah.
You know?
And if
Everybody's
you
watching.
don't want it.
Yeah, you're watching already. You're gonna go already. They don't need to. They don't need to hold Brock Lesnar and all of them back. That doesn't make sense to me. I understand what they're saying, part-timer type stuff to get people to come whenever they unleash the beast.
Yeah.
But it's like they're gonna come either way. I think if you write it well.
Even if not, it's the biggest. We're talking about WrestleMania here. It's the biggest spectacle of the year. You know, I mean, people are going to be watching it either way.
Yeah.
Even if it's not well written, it's the biggest. It's gonna sell.
But that's
But
the
if
problem.
you-
I feel like they lean on that too
Exactly.
much.
They
I
think,
know that I'm
well,
going completely reverse,
They
but
think, oh, we get Goldberg in there, we'll sell a lot more tickets, but
and then the show sucks.
they won't.
And then the main event is like one of the most booed
Yeah.
matches of the year, and
But
everybody
diehard
laughs at
fans
it.
say they won't watch, but they'll be watching.
Yeah, well, watch.
Because it's awesome.
That's an ongoing statement. Everybody says is, if this happens, I think I might be done watching wrestling. You hear that so much,
Yeah.
and they don't stop. But then if they do stop, I mean, it's like they were gonna stop anyway. You know, it's like if you're racist, you're gonna be racist no matter what.
Yeah.
Charles.
Yeah.
I'm
Unless,
just kidding.
unless someone ethnic saves your
Yeah.
life.
He's not really against the Chinese. He likes them.
No, I'm not.
But
Not against you.
Finn
You
Balor.
You and your coupons.
so far we just said Braun. I mean, he's got
I mean, you could fight Triple H as a replacement for Seth. You could fight.
Samoa Joe, obviously.
You could fight Joe. That could be a possibility.
That
You
would just
could
be the
fight-
easy way out. But
You could fight the Revival in a handicap match. That's been rumored.
that would be ridiculous.
No, I'm kidding. It's
Oh.
not been rumored at all.
Oh.
I made that up off the top
I
of
was
my
gonna
head.
say the Revival in a handicap match.
Oh, man.
I would expect him to win. On
Yeah,
NXT, I would expect him to win that. I mean, Jesus, I would expect Ty Dillinger to win that match just because it's a handicap match. Obviously, the guy that's by himself gets he's gonna win. Usually.
Finn might win. Ty Dillinger, I don't think Ty's getting it done.
You don't think Ty Dillinger could beat the Revival?
I think the numbers game will get to him.
I don't know, man. I mean,
the numbers. Look at the back of his shirt. The numbers don't lie.
yeah, he's 10. They're only 2.
Oh, you're right. It's 10-on-2. Well,
That'd be a good build-up, too. Oh, that'd be a good build-up. He did 10-on-2. Going into WrestleMania. That's the match, everybody. That's the new rumor. We're going to cut out us saying the rest of that beforehand and me saying this now. Ty Dillinger's going to fight the Revival at WrestleMania.
in a 10-on-2 handicap match.
It's
It's funny because it really is a handicap match still, even if you just take the
Yeah, because then it'd be 10-on-2.
gimmick out. But anyway, what do you think Finn will do? And that's not one word. Finn will do.
I mean, Finn will do this, Finn will do that, Finn will do some things in a big red hat. It's hard to say right now.
Okay.
There's just no telling what's gonna happen. He's gonna come back. He's gonna be a main event player. You got Rollins out. You got to fill that hole. People don't even like Roman, and we already saw that Finn was going over Roman, and he's obviously gonna be a main event player. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he comes back and complains about how he has to sit out of Mania, and then they put him in. But why would he complain? Because he's a face. But who's champ? Goldberg. Goldberg
CM Punk
versus.
complaining was a face.
What if he was like, I should be in that?
never mind.
What if he's like, I should be in that Brock Lesnar Goldberg match at WrestleMania for the title?
Wow.
I mean, he has an argument there. He literally could just say that. At the same time, it's like, oh, really? Is he even gonna have any amount of a chance? But it's like he could.
I mean, that would be a big deal.
That would be
for him
crazy.
being in a WrestleMania main event against Lesnar and Goldberg.
It would be nuts. It would be huge. It would be the biggest thing they could do. But the problem
way
is,
bigger than Miz versus Cena.
and to be honest, that could break up the monotony of 2-minute victories. You know, like Goldberg hits somebody with a spear and then a jackhammer and pins him, but then somebody breaks it up. You know,
And
so
then that's over.
really that could, you know, you couldn't have a 2-minute victory in a triple threat unless he hit a
Unless
spear
they
and
just
then a
Hate
jackhammer.
us.
Yeah,
Unless the WWE just wants us to stop watching, they're begging.
it's really hard to tell who's gonna win that match, though. I know that's not what this is about,
Goldberg and Lesnar?
but yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, it's gotta be Lesnar.
you would think it has to be Lesnar, but Goldberg just got the title, and everybody's all cheesed about Goldberg.
Could you not see
I could see it. I
them being
understand.
like, "Look, Lesnar, if you get squashed in a minute, we'll give you the title of the main event at Mania."
Yeah, but
That's probably what's going on there.
I'm just saying, it's hard to tell.
I don't know.
I don't know, but
Finn versus Strowman would be cool, but it'd be random.
Yeah,
Finn
it's just
versus
random.
Taker would be better than Taker versus Roman.
nobody wants to see. Well, I guess people. I can't say nobody wants to see Taker versus Roman because it seems like people do. But I
want to see Taker
Don't.
beat his ass.
Roman, yeah.
Yeah,
I want to see Roman turn heel.
Roman win.
Turn Roman heel. This match is amazing. Turn Roman heel, and I would be. I would be. That might be the match I'm most excited for.
The heel turn, don't roll it out until it's all said and done.
Just how amazing
I know
would
that's
it be?
annoying because then you could ultimately be let down, but don't roll it out until it's said and done. Because it may not happen in the build-up, but it might happen elsewhere.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I mean. I guess that's really all we've got for Finn. There's nobody else he could
You
fight.
could give him Rusev.
Shinsuke.
Rusev.
That would be
Shinsuke
nuts, but it
doesn't
would
make
be.
any sense.
You say it doesn't make any sense, but nothing makes sense for Finn to come back. The only thing that actually makes sense is for him to be in the main event at WrestleMania for the title.
He may not do anything.
Yeah, I know. I've brought that option too. He could just come back and not do
He
anything.
needs to be left out. That's up.
He could just come back
Because
and
now we
just
know
work.
he's fine.
Yeah.
Well, better.
Well, what I was saying is he could just come back and be there and just not be in Mania. Like they could make that a thing. Like Triple H or somebody could just be like, "Sorry, man, you missed it. Like you're back, but too soon. We don't have anything for you."
Yeah.
And then that's a storyline right there. So, but
That's pretty good.
as I said, no way to
Send a
tell.
letter to WWE. You just wrote their.
We're sending a letter right now.
You just wrote their.
Marks versus
their story.
Smarks. Posting that letter up on the YouTube, where you can find all the rest of our videos that we've been putting out. We haven't been putting out too much lately, but we're about to start going every other day again, I hope. Trying to get that momentum back. Been working on some other stuff. And we'll talk about that other stuff in the future as well. But, I guess that's it on Finn Balor, right?
Yeah.
Get
that's
on out of
about
this
all I have
one.
to say.
Yeah?
Maybe versus Strowman. We'll find out in the coming weeks because I really don't know.
Yeah, there's no way to really tell, but it's a good thing to talk about because Finn's coming back.
Yeah, it's
And
unpredictable.
You got to keep that rumbling about him coming back up. You know, give our little bit.
You know, it's like people are saying, "Oh, well, you gave up his surprise return with a live event." Yeah, but you don't know what he's doing, so it's still just as like,
Yeah.
where's he gonna pop up? When is he gonna pop up? If people say, "Hey, Taker's gonna show up on Raw next week," people are looking to see where and why he pops up. So
Yeah,
you know, I mean, that's just how it goes. So just enjoy it.
enjoy
Embrace
it.
it. Let's see what happens. Finn versus anybody. It's gonna be good.
Finn versus anybody.
Titus
Hashtag.
O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil. To be honest, leave him off Mania.
Yeah. Finn versus Big Show versus Shaq. So it's gotta happen.
That's,
Triple threat
That's disgusting.
for
That's
the title.
disgusting.
Shaq wins.
We're gonna go. All right. From Mars vs. Sparks.
Goodbye and good night.
You're here with the Slew and
Charles X.